Merry Christmas and welcome to Acnn News Update. The Prime Minister for Nigeria, His Grace, the Most Reverend Dr. Henry Ndukuba, has approved the appointment of the Venerable Stephen Wolemonwu of the Diocese of Ikwere, Niger Delta Province, Rivers State, as the new rector of the Hebrew Center, Agbara, Delta State, with effect from January 1, 2023. This was made known by the General Secretary of the Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion, the Venerable Dr. Paul Dajo, in the statement made available to Acnn TV. The Venerable Stephen Wolemonwu will be taking over from the Venerable Dr. Prince Will Iroba, who, having served meritoriously, has been appointed the Director of Ecumenism for the Christian Association of Nigeria, Acnn, and thereby redeployed to Abuja. Venerable Iroba, who is now the Director of Ecumenism at Acnn headquarters, will now also serve in the Diocese of Abuja as a priest, where he was before being appointed as the Rector of Hebrew Center in January 2018. The Primary Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion and Bishop of Abuja Diocese, His Grace, the Most Reverend Dr. Henry Ndukuba, has joined the rest of the world to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ at the Cathedral Church of the Advent Life Camp, Gwarimpa, Abuja. He speaks on God's breaking news of good tidings of great joy. He said the birth of Jesus Christ has brought hope to all, taking upon himself flesh among men, bringing great joy to humanity and setting humankind free from sin. The primate, who wishes all Merry Christmas, urged all to be hopeful, saying, with Christ there is a great future. Meanwhile, the Archbishop of Ibadan Province and Bishop of Osun Northeast, the Right Reverend Abiodun Olaoye, has said that Christmas is first and foremost about God's love. Hence, he gave us his most precious gift, Jesus, his only begotten Son, and that, according to the Archbishop, is the heart of Christmas. He said Christmas should be seen as a time of peace and thanksgiving to God in homes, workplaces, and the nation at large. He noted that many people see Christmas as a time for celebrations and merrymaking. However, there is a stronger message from God for the season, and that is to reach out and show love to others, manifest the sons of God, and attract God's favor. He said beyond merrymaking and all the social and religious festivities associated with Christmas, Christmas is a time to pause and reflect on life with a resolve to tour the path that secures humans, what makes for peace, security, and well-being of each and every one. The President, Christian Association of Nigeria, Acnn, Archbishop Daniel Oko, has called on Nigerians to remain hopeful as they celebrate Christmas, saying God has not forsaken the nation. Archbishop Oko stated this in his 2022 Christmas message in Abuja, noting that as Nigerians celebrate the 2022 Christmas in Nigeria amidst uncertainty and fear, in the face of a harsh economy, record inflation figures, and security challenges, he said, let the story of Christmas provide all with inspiration to speak the language of peace to our neighbors, regardless of the differences in religion, ethnicity, or political leanings. Acnn President stressed that, nevertheless, the message of Christmas revealed that God will not abandon the people. Rather, he will continue to intervene in the affairs of mankind through Jesus Christ, the Messiah he sent to save the world, urging Christians to resist the temptation to speak the language of despair and division over their lives and nation. Meanwhile, the Catholic Bishop of the Diocese of Sokoto, the Reverend Father Matthew Hassan Kuka, says Nigerians cannot say they have fared better with the rule of President Muhammadu Buhari, in spite of his many promises to better their lot. He stated this in his 2022 Christmas message titled, Nigeria, Let Us Turn a New Page, and made available to newsmen by the Director, Social Communications of the Catholic Diocese of Sokoto, Reverend Father Christopher Omotosho. According to him, I quote, Mr. President, sir, Merry Christmas to you and your entire family. I speak for myself and Nigerians when I say we thank God that He mercifully restored you to good health. But we know that you are healthier now than you were before. We can see it in the spring in your steps, the thousands of miles you have continued to cover as you travel abroad. May God give you more years of good health. However, I also wish that millions of our citizens had a chance to enjoy just a fraction of your own health by measurable improvements in the quality of healthcare in our country. It is sad that despite your lofty promises, you are leaving us far more vulnerable than when you came. That the corruption we thought would be fought has become a leviathan and sadly, a consequence of a government marked by nepotism. End of quote. The bishop, however, commended the president for the efforts made in the area of infrastructure and in seeking to end malfeasance in the electoral processes, adding that I am to believe that you knew and could do nothing about the Muslim ticket within your party, as he quickly interjected and still pray for a free, fair and credible election. So that's the news update on Acnn TV. Once again, Merry Christmas. I am Phoebe Agirayu. God bless you.
Christmas shout out to the primate of the Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion, the Most Reverend Henry